think I'm live. This is Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring, sitting in my car, about ready to model for medical students today. I worked this morning for medical students at a different school, and now I'm at the other school. So for a living, I model for art classes as well as pretend to be a patient for medical students, and they practice doing physical exams as well as verbal language. But I'm excited that I'm going to be interviewed about nutrition by someone soon, and I'll let you know when that happens. But I've been intermittent fasting and daily, which means you rest from eating a certain number of hours per day, and then you eat, and hello, Kent. Is that your name, Kent? My eyesight's not so good. I'm looking. Okay. Hi. Thanks for joining me. I've only done live a few times, so forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing. So I've been intermittent fasting, and I've gotten more mentally healthy and stable based on how I'm eating. I'm eating more healthy fat from both vegetable and animal sources and getting them at the farmer's market and organic health food stores, etc., and local small companies whenever possible. And I'm feeling really, really good. I feel healthier and happier. And so I'm excited that I'm going to be interviewed by somebody about my recent weight loss, getting more fit and healthy. And I've been athletic my whole life. Okay, wait. The main point of this video was I was going to talk about, I was going to record a new pilot, or what do you call it? Thingy McJagger, whatever the thing is, like your introduction to your YouTube channel, because I had one for 4 years that was the same one. So I was just thinking, what is my point? Why do I have a YouTube channel? When I first started doing my public access TV show in Seattle, the point was I just wanted to express myself. I felt really shy in my regular life, and yet I always wanted to have a microphone and speak to whoever wants to listen, and in some kind of performance art and or philosophical video diary kind of way. And I was really inspired as a kid by the Diary of Anne Frank and writing in a diary, and I thought, okay, this is kind of like a video diary. So I did my public access TV show for 15 years and that was before YouTube even existed. It started in 1996. And so now we have YouTube, and so things are different now. But now everybody has their own little TV show on YouTube. But currently, because my life used to be, when I was in my 20s and 30s, it was more about, drama. Now it's more about health and healing. But I guess even in my 20s, I cared about health and healing and nutrition and exercise, and I've always been into mental and physical health and wanting to heal and grow, learn as I go. And in life, I question everything, and I was kind of raised by parents who kind of told me to question everything, including what they said, which is a good thing. So I think it's good to question everything, whether it's about nutrition or politics or everything, basically. So I am on this path right now. So I'm 49 years old, going to turn 50 real soon. October 25th, 2018, I'll be 50 years old. 50 years old. And like that Saturday Night Live skit with Molly Shannon. I'm 50 years old, and I can kick. And then she kicks. I love that skit. So I'm actually turning 50, and I'm amazed by that. And so as I head into my 50s, I'm trying to get more fit. And thanks everyone who's joining me. Oh, you're 55. Hi, Kent. Thank you for telling me that. So yeah, for anybody who is wanting to age well, because I think a lot of people think they have to gain weight as they age and have all kinds of weird health problems, and that's really not the case. If you eat healthy and exercise and are blessed with pretty good genetics, I have pretty good DNA, and I'm very grateful for that. I can't really control my DNA, but what I can control is how I eat and how I exercise and how much I sleep. And so I'm really into getting enough sleep and drinking a lot of water from the artesian well. And what else do I do? I eat a certain way. So I'm really into health and nutrition. So I'm thinking maybe my YouTube channel, it's basically just Goddess Kring on video. But what is Goddess Kring? Goddess Kring is me wanting to focus on being my higher self and being my spirit, my heart, my soul, my spirit, my deepest self, as opposed to my ego or just my, well, Shannon. I'm Shannon, but I'm also Goddess Kring. So Goddess Kring is sort of like the Wizard of Oz, but not fake, but just an amplified version of just regular Shannon behind the curtain, I guess. I don't know. But what I was going to say was, because in real life I'm actually kind of shy, and in terms of my social life, I don't have tons of I have friends, but I'm not super social, and I'm a little bit like of a loner, and yet I like to connect with people through my artwork and through modeling. Most of my life is actually about working with medical students and art students, and I really enjoy that. I earn a living, but also I feel a sense of purpose, and I love art and nutrition and health and fitness. And so maybe my YouTube channel is probably just going to be about improvisational living, you know, of my life. But my interests are international diplomacy, beyond duality of us versus them when it comes to food or politics, or male versus female, war versus peace. Well, I don't like war. I prefer peace to war. But when you have duality and you're fighting from one against the other, I don't think that usually works out too well. It's better to be diplomatic and compromise and work things out. So I guess my YouTube channel could be about my philosophy of life, some kind of positive, inspirational, nutrition, artwork, travel, philosophy about life. I don't really know what the point of my channel is, other than I'm just trying to express and communicate and hope that I am uplifting people and inspiring them to try something new or do something they think they can't do, or, you know, like if someone's afraid to be on camera, be on camera. Or I also have a radio show and I love to record my voice, and I have a keyboard and I sometimes create some music, although I'm so busy doing the art modeling and the medical modeling thing that most of my time and energy is spent doing that. So I just wanted to say hi, and this is my newest video, and YouTube Live. This is Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring, near Seattle and Washington, USA. And I hope to just figure out what is my point. My point is just sharing, and I really feel like if people would eat more healthy fat, whether it's vegan sources or meat and animal-based sources, I think a lot of physical ailments would lessen in the world. If people would eat less carbs and less grains and sugars, and a lot of people are afraid to eat fat. And based on my experiences, I've burned off about 25 pounds of fat recently in the last few months, and I went wheat-free and grain-free 6 years ago to help my thyroid. So basically, I know for sure for me, and my skin is just looking amazing, like, not to be vain, but people have said my skin looks really good. I don't have very many wrinkles. Part of that is just my DNA, because my parents are both aging really well in their 70s, but I feel like eating enough good fat and going low on the carbs and the sugar, and mostly I eat healthy fat and vegetables. Whether it's vegan source, you know, nuts and avocado and coconut, and different meats and cheeses and eggs from farm fresh, organic, you know, grass-fed, pasture-raised, grass-fed and grass-finished meats. But there's also like macadamia nuts and all kinds of vegan ways. But I think fat, ironically, if you eat enough healthy fat, it can make you leaner. It's like the body needs fat to lubricate itself. Like, I feel like it's anti-inflammatory. We need water, but I think we also need fat. Healthy fat, not trans fats or processed vegetable oils, but healthy natural type fats from nature, whether it's plant sourced fats or animal-based fats. So I'll talk more about that later, but I guess this channel is about, this is Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring. My channel is about talking about my philosophy of life and what I've learned and how I do certain things to maintain health. And as I head into my 50s, my hormones are going to change. I'm still having regular monthly cycles, not to do too much information, but my hormones are balanced. I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling good. I'm getting leaner and fitter. I've been exercising most of my life. I've just always been chubby because of the way that I eat, which is probably a little too much. And fasting has really helped my metabolism and my digestion. And I just feel so much mentally more stable and just so much better. So I guess this channel is about my nutritional philosophy, and my own body is my own science experiment. And I do see a doctor and get checkups and blood tests and all of that. But I'm not doing this with a doctor's supervision. I'm doing this on my own, but I'm doing a lot of research and being very careful, and I'm very educated about nutrition, and I'm being very careful with this. And I don't have any serious health conditions, so it's very safe for me to do this. I had a low active thyroid for a while, but that problem went away when I stopped eating all grain, and especially not eating wheat helped my health tremendously, and they took me off the thyroid medication. So basically, I'm going to talk about my health and my nutrition and my science experiment, which is my own body, with the way that I'm eating and resting from eating, which is called fasting. So fasting is not starvation. That's totally different. When you starve yourself, that's very unhealthy and can lead to eating disorders, and it can be really bad for your body and mess you up and stress you out. What I'm doing is not calorie restrictive, and I'm eating as much as I want that's healthy in my eating window. And so my body knows it's not starving because I'm nourishing my body, and I'm exercising, and then I'm resting from eating. So I'll talk more about that in the next video. So thanks for listening. And I'll let you guys know when I'm going to be interviewed by the other person that has this amazing website called 6 Miles to Supper. And her story is very inspirational, and I'm happy to be one of the people she's interviewing about health, nutrition, weight loss, fitness, just my journey through taking care of my body and doing what I think is healthy for me. So thanks for listening. Okay, now what do I push to end this video? And my website is shannonkringen.com, and I share lots of artwork, and I have a bunch of blogs. And if you just Google Shannon Kringen or Goddess Kring, you'll see I'm a model, I'm an artist, I do lots of different things, and I love to share, and I love to just be my genuine self and learn as I go. So thank you. Have a good day, everyone. How do I turn this off? Let's see. End the live stream. Thanks for joining me.